No, the title of this video is not clickbait. I was fired 4 days into my new job as a food service worker. So, let's talk about why. There I was. Well, first let's talk about day 3 and how it happened and how day 4 led to a dismissal. I came in day 3, started making a few more mistakes, like putting the wrong type of nuts into the wrong type of order, having to restart it, having trouble finding, like, say, lettuce or sauces or nothing. And I really just let that get to me on day 3, but eventually I turned it around. Maybe it was a little slower with orders, got overwhelmed, froze up pretty badly that day, but I still didn't let it get to me. I thought, well, this may suck. It's part of the learning process. Eventually I'll grow to love it, and I need to stick with this. I need income. Income's day 4 starts off a bit similarly, but I recover quickly emotionally. Enter then my manager, who says, Coder. So I follow him over there. And he goes on and tells me, hey, so this isn't the job for you. I'm sorry. And I just sit there all like, huh? But like, I get that I needed 6 months of kitchen experience, which I don't have, but like, you gotta get the experience somewhat. I mean, you see the bottleneck there, right? Because you're closing doors here, and told me, yeah, I know, but it like costs us more than to do what you say. So it was just business being business. So where do we go from there? Lost my job 4 days in that I was, counting on to get back on my feet somewhat, even if it was a little tough. Where do we go from there? Well, obviously that means my streaming ability goes up again. Yay! I hit YouTube partner literally a couple days later, so that's also awesome. If you check, you can now super thanks. Now memberships ain't open yet. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for memberships. Maybe some uncut edits. As for my Rogue video, I mean, I'm still gonna I can maybe post some previews of videos that aren't done yet. I'm still brainstorming plenty of ideas of what to do for membership content, members exclusive stuff. There was a few pushes in the end with my HFIL videos and my Mel clips and stuff, and of course my original content streams and shorts. But yeah, like I'm still brainstorming on what to do for members exclusive stuff, and I'm also working on building the Discord with a little bit of help from friends. But yeah, as for that, there's been other stuff going on in my life. Today, January 20th, the day I'm recording this video, 5:17 p.m., I had my first, I went back to school, I went back to college. I had my first college class, for a communications degree. Why am I going back to school for? Well, it'll help me build the network and skills needed to improve my content creation. Like I game, I stream, if you knew me from way back in the day, back when my channel wasn't nuked twice over, I did plush videos, like I did like food challenges. May not do all that much anymore. I might make some cooking videos, but point is I want to get the variety back in my content. And of course I want to do coding stuff. I mentioned last time my aversion to coding, and I suggest you check out that video if you're wondering why I'm adverse to coding despite having CoderSV3 in my name. But let's just say there's been a lot going on. 2026 has come off to a bit of a bumpy start. I mean, ignoring, I'm not ignoring, poor choice of words. What I mean is that um, if you're like my 2026 has already been off to a rough start, and that's without factoring in all the news you've been hearing. Um, but yeah, it's been a little tough for some folks. And, like what we need now in these times, is unity, community, friendship, love, companionship, and also laughs. I mean, I feel like that's what us content creators are here for. We're here to provide laughs, community, friendship amongst, the community members, creativity. We're here to be a positive, inspiring voice here, and I also want to give back, like I have plans for charity, depending on how my exam and homework and other just regular schedules go. I want to work with Lambda Legal again. I want to do more stuff with the Gremlin Squad. I mean, there's just so much I want to do, so many plans I have, and it's like life goes on, but sometimes the going gets tough. Anyways, not much else to say really. A lot of these vlogs, I go off the top of my mind. There's like I only really cut if I like. I only really cut if I like freeze and can't find my words. But yeah, I just wanted to say that I'm a little hurt that I lost my job 4 days in, especially when it wasn't like an effort or an attitude thing. It was just a lack of experience thing plus business being business. Anyways, yeah. Um, just wanted to say, just wanted to say, hey, give another update on what's been going on. This is the third of my vlog series. There's no end I see in sight. Just wanted to, tell y'all what's the haps been going on. Anyways, Coder signing off. Peace. Y'all be cool.